What's going on, guys? Going to be playing some Pokemon TCG Live today with my Iron Leaves EX or Grass and Psychic Future Box deck. I did a deck profile on this last week and went over each of the cards a little bit more detail, but wasn't able to actually show how the deck plays and wanted to do that, so figured this would be the best way to do it. Just going to be clicking Find Battle on the ranked ladder and seeing what we run into and being able to show off how the deck actually plays. So let's go over the deck real quick and then we'll just hop into the game. So we just got 2 Iron Leaves, 3 Ogerpon, 1 Iron Bundle, 4 Iron Crown, 2 Iron Valiant, 1 Mew, 1 Fez, 2 Miraidon, and 1 Squawk. Pretty much just trying to go second attack with Miraidon turn 1, get an easy knockout on a little guy and accelerate energies to maybe like Iron Crown, Iron Valiants, and then use Teal Mask Ogerpon to get energies on the board. And then you have Iron Leaves that can come out. Pretty much only want to send it out with its ability, because when you play it from your hand onto your bench, you get to switch it with your active. And if you do, move as many energies from your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. That means after you've used Ogerpon to accelerate energies onto itself, and you've used Miraidon to accelerate energies onto, say, Iron Valiant and Iron Crown, you can just send out Iron Leaves, power it up easily in one turn and switch it in the active, all with its own ability. But Miraidon is definitely what we were trying to lead with and just attack with. And then the rest of the cards we have are just to kind of help us to do that. So we got the 2 Earthen Vessels, we've got Arven to search for it, 4 Nest Balls, plus the 4 Techno Radars. We're playing only basics, and most of our guys are future cards, so Techno Radar gets us all of our future Pokemon, and then Nest Balls here to get everybody else, and it doesn't require us to discard, so that's nice. Then we got the 2 Night Stretcher. If you have to discard something, or if you need something back, or you just need a single energy, Night Stretcher is nice to have for some recovery. Then we got Secret Box for our A spec, gets us our Area 0 Underdepths, our Future Booster Capsule, Supporter of Choice, and our item card of choice, whatever we're needing to get set up. It's just a nice A spec, kind of like Miraidon was running for a while to help us to get set up. We need the Area 0 though, plus the Teal Mask Ogerpon to extend our bench, because we want to have a bunch of Iron Crowns to power up all of our future guys. So, and we have the Squawk, Mew, and Fez that are also like support Pokemon that take up bench space. So with Area 0 and Teal Mask Ogerpon, we're able to have 8 spaces on our bench, which is definitely really nice for the future archetype. And then we've got, just for supporters, 4 Arven. It's the main one to get set up, 3 Boss, so we can chase down guys, take the 6 prizes, take out 2 prizers as fast as we can. And then for draw, we have 2 Iono, 2 Research. Could go with maybe different counts of these, but I've liked the 2-2. I like the Iono for the hand disruption, and then I like the Research just to be able to draw you cards. They're both also searchable off Secret Box, so in the late game, Iono could help it, so then your opponent can't just checkmate you too. And then Research obviously, gets you more cards. And then we got the 4 Future Booster, and then the 8 Grass and the 3 Psychic. 3 Psychic are important so that you can attack with Iron Valiant and Iron Crown. We need the 2 Psychic in order to attack with Iron Valiant, but the 1 Psychic just for Iron Crown. So that's the deck. Like I said, I went into a little more detail in like the deck profiles, but try to explain it real quick here. But yeah, let's hop into the games. All right, we got one. Like I said, we're going to go second if we can. If you go first, you pretty much just want to put Miraidon up in the active. So if your opponent's playing a fast deck and can attack turn 1, you're not giving up 2 prizes. You're not letting them get hits off on your EXs, of course. Let's see. And we get to go second. Fantastic. Usually also Miraidon is, if you're against the decks where you can actually get a knockout. All right, this is unfortunate. You don't want to start with this guy, but that's why we have 2, and we actually still can accelerate energy to it. But I was gonna say, you could technically attack with Iron Leaves turn 1, but you're not going to be probably hitting for like max damage. But you could use it if you wanted to like take a knockout on an EX turn 1. But usually just getting the energies on the board is the best way to go, because it'll set you up for the rest of the game. So then you can just keep chaining attacks. But it looks like we're up against Hydreigon EVs or Flareon, and then they have the Noctowl and stuff. So they're going to accelerate energies with the Flareon to the Hydreigon to power it up. And then they've got the Owls that can search them whatever they want or whatever. They got a pretty good setup, not gonna lie. But when you get Miraidon down, you actually get a bunch of Pokemon down. Easily knock out the Rotom. We'll have to Arven for the Earthen Vessel. Maybe we'd want to Iono, actually, to get rid of their the stuff that they just searched there. What do they get? Yeah, 2 Owls. All right, let's And we could Squawk, but I don't know if we want to Squawk away our Iron Leaf, since it's also going to be needed to knock out the dinos, or the Hydreigons, I mean. Let's start by... Let's see, I mean, do we have Squawk? We do have Squawk. We have one Ogerpon prized. I think we're probably getting this. Or actually, we'll probably get that. But let's see. Do we have a secret box? Would you have a secret box? Earthen Vessel. We prized a capsule, a tool. Yeah, pretty much have everything. Oh, wait. We prized... No, we have Fez in our hands. All right. Yeah, well, Nest Ball for that since we can't Techno Radar for it. And then... I mean, by Ioning, we'll give them a card too. But we should get an energy off of whatever. And I don't think we need the Iron Leaves in our hand. So, although we do need the Future Booster Capsule and the energy. All right, so we're just going to Arven. I don't know if we'll get the tool and the energy without Arvening. So, we're just going to do it. I mean, we could Secret Box. Then we're going to have to discard Iono and possibly a tool. But I don't think we really need it right now. So, let's just do this. And we will, I think, Techno Radar. No, we'll do this first. We'll get rid of, do we just get rid of Iono? We can Nest Ball for Mew. Nest Ball for, no, we'll just get rid of Nest Ball for now and save the Iono, I think. And we will get 2 grass. It's nice to leave the Psychics. Well, we're going to be attaching the grass to Miraidon, but leave the Psychics to accelerate to the other things. I think we have to discard that because I don't really want to discard anything else right now. And we'll get one of each of those. Actually, we'll get these. Yeah, we'll get both of those. Oh, wait. We actually need this, unfortunately. It's not ideal. I would have rather had... we need the 20 damage from the booster capsule. And the... Oh, wait, we're just not getting the knockout. I've totally misplayed around what the damage modifiers I need here. So, as you can see, we can retreat into this and attack with Miraidon, but we're missing out on the knockout because I miscounted what we needed. So maybe Secret Box would have been better. But we're just going to play it out. This is part of the trouble that I have with this deck sometimes, where you need to... I think we're just going to put both on this. I don't think we need to worry about them knocking it out turn 1. Actually, you know what? They could with Hydreigon. But if they do, then they're not hitting the Iron Leaves. We have another Iron Leaves in our hands. Yeah. I should have... Obviously, I should have done that differently. All right. Well, they got the Flareon. They got the Noctowl. You know what? Maybe Ioning would have been better. I don't realize how many things I needed. And I'm also not good at commentating while playing this, as you can probably tell. So yeah, they're going to combo off real hard right now. But did they, yeah, they did Noctowl. What did they get? Just those two. So they need Switch, Energy to attack with Hydreigon. They haven't played a supporter. They're going to Mew instead of Noctowl, surprisingly. Oh, wait, they have another Noctowl in their hand. I forgot. Okay. Well, they can get a supporter with this and then just Mew. Are they going to Crispin, Sparkling Crystal? What are they going for? Probably Flareon, right? They're just going to attack with Flareon. We can finish this Rotom off with an Iron Valiant, so it's not like totally horrible. I guess we prevented them from benching another Dino since they put down a Mew. Oh, they put it on Hydreigon, actually. Okay. So they're just going to attack with Flareon that way. And then Sparkling Crystal. What did it? No, they're just going to mill me. All right. Well, this isn't too bad. I definitely don't want to put down another Miraidon because it can be sniped. Having this guy here with all the energies on it kind of stinks too. And I really don't want to Iono them now either. but I think I'm going to, which is just kind of, well, should I, or just, let's just get energies on the board. We'll just knock them out this way. We have Fez, and I'm actually just going to bench it now in case they Iono me. I don't want to Iono them. I don't think I really need anything. We're still getting a prize. The only thing that could happen is if I Iono into an Iron Valiant, we could ping this and then hit something else with Miraidon. But I mean, I need to get energies on this Iron Leaves. Otherwise, it's just kind of taking up bench space, and that's annoying, to be honest. So I think I'm just going to hit them. We're going to knock them out. We have the Fez down in case. I don't think I want to draw into psychic energies, so we're going to just put them on this guy. So then we can attack with them with the grass. And this Hydreigion's scary, especially because we have this guy. So they can knock it out with this spread attack and knock out this on the bench. But then we can just kill them with Iron Leaves. So, and then the Flareon can one-shot these guys, but they need to Crispin in order to do that. So, all right. And they're starting to power it up, but I mean, we can knock this thing out with Iron Leaves too. Or we'll just knock out Mew and Fez. Take prizes that way. And if they don't Gust this in the active right now, I mean, that's just way better for us. If they have to take out or use 2 attacks. Also, that's fantastic. So now we don't need our own Area 0. I don't think these guys really matter. Them powering up other ones, I don't think they'll be able to do it super quickly. They don't even get another owl down, so just kidding. Cool. Yeah, they're not going to be able to Obsidian twice because we are going to kill them. We are going to Iono if we have to, for sure, so we can knock them out with this. But yeah, 180 times 2, they're dead. I think I'm just going to Iono first. And I'm going to put down Iron Valiant. Just another way to add damage. Oh wait, maybe we put down another Ogerpon actually instead. Yeah, we'll put down another Ogerpon instead. Because we could also knock him out with that. We're not going to be attacked with Iron Valiants. And then we can get Iron Crowns with Ogerpon, or with the other thing. Now we'll Iono, then we'll Fez. Cool, we have energy. And we have switches for the Iron Valiants, that's cool. Fez. Cool, we also have Boss, so we can just chase down these things. We just don't have supporters or ways to search out our other future guys. I think I'll just attach here. And do we want to nest ball for another Iron Crown or another, or Fez? Obviously we can't nest ball this guy, you have to play it from your hand. So nest ball doesn't get us that. We will actually need to take out one of these. So maybe Iron Crown will help us to do that at the end of the game. We could just hit this guy on the bench or hit these guys. Well, no, we'll have to do it on the bench. All right, yeah, I'm a nest ball for Iron Valiant. So then we can use it to do that later. And then, yeah, don't want to bench Mew, or does it even matter? They're not going to be able to attack with another Hydreigon. Probably, so we'll do that. Now we have 2 spots open for Iron Crowns. Maybe I put too many, but I think we're okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. We have the capsule. Yeah. Now we have draw in case they Iono us. They're dead. We just need to be able to get another Iron Leaves. And we have a way to do that with Arbin, so we'll be fine. Well, we also need energy, so... But we'll be able to Fez. If we can just get into an Earthen Vessel, or a, whatchamacallit, Earthen Vessel or another Techno Radar, Like draw into one of those with Fez. I don't think they're going to be able to Hydreigon on us again. And also, like, they're at 5 prizes right now because they weren't able to boss us turn 1, so we're technically ahead. I know that this guy's weakened and stuff, but all right. And we'll just promote Mew. We actually could kill both of these right now and take 2 prizes that way, but we still need energy, so I think we're just gonna Fez because we could boss and snipe with Iron Crown, but then we'll have no energies on board. Yeah, let's just do this. We need Techno Radar or energy. We didn't get either. So it looks like we are going with the Iron Crown route. But I think that's all right. We can boss. I mean, we could boss this guy, but I think just bossing the Dino and the Hoot Hoot, or bossing, oh no, do we even need a boss? Yeah, 50 to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. So we can just stall. Put up somebody who's not powered up. Oh wait, no, I need energies. What am I saying? All right. Yeah, so we're gonna have to Arven. We could secret box to get thin our deck out a little bit, but we have the supporters we need. I think we just get the energy with this. This guy will just get us a tool, which we have tools. We don't need the stadium. We don't need supporter. It would just get us another item. So I think Arven for Earthen Vessel is fine. And we will discard the stadium. And we can retreat into this guy. Put 20 on this guy. Put this guy down. Switch into this guy. Hit this thing. And then we will, I think, just switch into the Iron Crown. We already retreated. We'll put that on him. And then, do we just Ogerpon? Put an energy on it, or do we not? Because we kind of need to be able to retreat potentially in case they try and like stall us. Nah, I think we're fine. I think we just Teal Dance. Get an extra card. Get another Iron Crown. I think we maybe even just throw it down. It's one less thing we'll need to get to knock out this with whatchamacallit, Iron Face. Iron Leaves. All right. Then we'll twin shottles these 2 guys. Oh, maybe I should have just kept the energy, because then we could boss their Noctowl and win that way. But we have an energy that way. So yeah, we win with boss, Night Stretcher, Miraidon on Noctowl. No, we don't. We don't have enough. We would need another Iron Crown down, right? Because we'll add 20 plus 20, so then we'll be at 80, and then we'll need another 20 in order to knock out the Noctowl. But that's, I think we can do that. Okay. Or we just get another energy and we go Iron Leaves. Boss. Okay. We'll start with a Fez. All right, I think we got it, right? We just put this guy down. Treat into this guy. Put an energy on him. Put an Iron Crown down. Put a capsule on him. Boss up their Noctowl. And there we go. So we're a little scuffed at the start. I'm gonna leave everything in this. I'm not cutting things out because I don't know, that's how I record the showdown videos too that I've usually done. So I don't want to cut things out because of misplays or whatever, but we're able to pull it out. I mean, hitting for weakness on the Hydreigon is obviously kind of a big deal, but with the boss, we're able to win. And then we were able to use Iron Crown's attack too, which was kind of cool to take out the little guys. We did have to ping with Iron Valiant twice and we had 2 switches, but they didn't Iono us. I don't know if that deck plays hand disruption or whatever, but it worked out. All right, we got another one. Let's see what we're up against this time. See if we can play a little bit more cleanly. All right, so they win the coin flip, they get to choose. I think going second is like pretty much always good right now. So if people aren't choosing second, I'm always curious as to what they're playing or why they're not choosing. Maybe there's certain decks where you want to be able to put the basics down and then evolve. All right, yeah, we're going first. All right, that's fine. Let's see what we got. All right, just the Iron Crown. That's cool. We can squawk the hand away if we want. We could put down some capsules on guys. This would be an okay hand to do it. And we're up against Miraidon, I think. So that's fine, I think. We'll lose an energy. Let's, and we can Techno Radar away the Arven, because obviously we can't play that. Let's see, do we have Squawk? Oh, wait. Something to consider. Well, we have no Squawk, so never mind. So I was going to say something to consider is that they can just one-shot us with their Miraidon. But they can one-shot everybody, right? Yeah, 220. So they can pretty much one-shot everybody anyways. So the Squawk doesn't really matter, but we prized it, so it doesn't matter. I think we just get an Ogerpon, and then we will leave. I think we actually want to leave Iron Leaves in the active, so they can't hands us. And let's see, we prized Secret Box too. Prize Secret Box, we prized. They may Area 0 us. All right, prized a boss. All right, I think I saw pretty much everything. Now we'll just do this. Just start getting the energies down. All right, that's nice. And then, I mean, do we even care about putting Miraidon down right now? I don't think they're gonna Iono us, but they might. I could just put this guy down. Don't even put Miraidon down so that and they can't Iron Hands us. And then keep the energy since we have no other energy in our hands. I think let's do that. And we'll leave the booster things too. I don't think we're missing out by not putting an energy on. It's not like we would be able to attack with Iron Valiant or Iron Crown next turn anyways. So yeah. I have not played against Miraidon though. And I actually haven't been playing. I've been trying a bunch of other decks. Ooh, these Pikachus. But we can kill them in one shot and one hit KO them with Iron Valiant. We can ping. So that is pretty cool. We could also just KO this Joltik with 2 Iron Valiants also. So it's not like Budu where we can't switch. So it'll be even easier to do it. But yeah, I've been playing. I tried Blaziken with Lilligant, Mamoswine, ooh, Secret Box. Play me that Area 0. Been playing some Hydreigon. That's my ladies deck that I've been trying to help her make changes and stuff to make it more consistent. So many other things, so many fun things to try out, but I still love the Iron Leaves deck. It's definitely probably my favorite go-to one that I'm most comfortable with. All right. And they did Bravery Charm it, so that's fine. And they didn't even play the Secret Box. They just Arvened for it. Okay. Well, I think we're just gonna knock him out with Miraidon. So in order to do that, we need this energy, and then we can maybe pick up the switch now. But then we would need to discard what, Arven? We need to have something to discard to get out the Miraidon with the Techno Radar. So, I mean, we could discard a Nest Ball. I think we're going to get down another Iron Valiant. Or maybe we might need another Iron Crown. I don't think we want to discard. I don't think we want to discard our Arven, so we're going to discard the Techno Radar. Or discard the Nest Ball with the Techno Radar. And then we'll pick up this guy and that guy. We should have enough damage. I'm not even going to try and do the math in my head since this game does it for us. All right, cool. So now we don't even have to use this. So we will not. And we will go Grass on that. 2 Psychics on Iron Valiant, I think. Or we go Psychic on Iron Crown. Psychic on Iron Crown. Psychic Iron Valiant, Psychic Iron Crown. I think we just do 2 Psychics on these. So then, yeah. We can guarantee hopefully KO a Pikachu next turn. Although we need to switch. I just realized that. And we need the Iron Leaves. So maybe I should have just discarded a booster capsule. Let's see if we get a switch or a way to search out Iron Leaves here. Boss. That actually kind of works too, because we'll just KO their Miraidon. But they may not be able to take out a 2-prizer here, and if they don't, it won't be as bad. We could just, unless they play like a card to heal their Pikachu, we can, you know, finish it off with an Iron Valiant after we attack into it, you know. All right, Iron Hands, Joltik. This is the new Miraidon, I think. The new way they're playing it. Cool. Are they going for the Iron Hands this turn? Well, they just discard. Bunch of stuff. Crispin Generator. No Stadium though? Oh, they got the they discarded it with the Gravity. They discarded the Gravity Mountain. Okay, so they don't play Area 0, or it's prized, I guess. What are they gonna Crispin to? Are they going Jolty? Are they going Pikachu, or are they going Iron Hands? I mean, having to Pikachu this doesn't seem like something you'd want to do. All right, there it is. They have the counter catcher. All right, that's fine. And they're gonna knock out this guy. We got more of him. You know, if we still need a couple things. If we can get Fez down, we could go Fez. And then, you know, promote Iron Crown, retreat into Iron Valiant. We just need Grass Energy, Iron Leaves, and we could KO this Pikachu and ignore their Iron Hands. Or we just, you know, finish this one off with Iron Valiant after, like later on. Okay, we drew Energy. Yeah, I don't think that matters. I think we're just going to go... I mean, we can just KO this Pikachu. Right? We can go Arven for the Techno Radar. Booster Capsule, we'll have to discard a Booster Capsule. We'll retreat into this. Yeah, that's fine. And then they'll Pikachu us again next turn, but I think we have... We might be able to literally just do the same thing to them the next turn. Oh no, we need energies on the board. And I could... I mean, we could instead... I could just Miraidon now and Nest Ball for Fez to get more energies on the board. But they can Iron Hands our Miraidon, so they're just going to keep up in the prize trade. Let's see. I wanted to see, is there other Iron Leaves? All right, we have 2 Iron Leaves. We have another Iron Valiant. We have... Do we have 2 switch? 1 switch, okay. All right, we're going to... I think we need... We're going to give up this. I think this is not as good this time. or in this game. Do we grab both? I think so. So then we have the pieces we need. Let's do this before I forget. Retreat into this thing. Hit that guy. Going to have to discard one of these again. Grab 2 grass. Do that. Yes. And we will take the energy off this guy. And then I think take it off this guy. I don't know if we're going to attack with that, but we'll just leave it on that with a booster capsule in case. I don't think they're going to chase it down, but who knows? Maybe they will. And then we'll just knock them out. We broke. Usually you can't Oko this thing from full. Whoa, that was very green. But because we pinged them, we, broke their ability. So, oh, switch Arven. That's pretty good. That's really good. We need stuff still though, in order to KO another one of these. What do we need? We need a way to get another energy down and another energy. So, I mean, just a night stretcher or a nest ball. But I actually haven't played against Pikachu EX a whole lot with this deck. It wasn't as common as an attacker in well, people wouldn't attack with him Miraidon before, but it would just be, whoa, they have their own Iron Leaves. All right, let's see, who are they stealing energies from? Have they? Yeah, they've shown their 8 specs, so they're not going to be able to crystal this. But yeah, it's just cool to be able to actually one-shot this with the Iron Valiant combo. Who are they stealing energies from? I mean, you have to have 2 grass. All right, so you have a grass in hand. That's fine. We're just gonna Iron Leaves them. Same type of thing. Except we don't need a switch now. I think attacking with Pikachu would have been better, but they just don't have they didn't have the steel energy. It must have been that. So this will be, we still need energy Ogerpon though. What? They didn't even kill us. Never mind. We're fine. We're totally fine. I forgot. All right. So do we Arven for an Ogerpon or Arven for Secret Box? We can do a lot of things, but I'm like, not sure. I mean, how much are we doing with our attack? We just kill them too. We could save everything. Yeah, I think we're just gonna save everything. I guess they're gonna be able to hands us, but then we could knock out the hands. So let's switch into that. Maybe I should have switched into this to then ping this, but I don't think we need to do that. I could also go second Iron Leaves, but I think that's something we don't want to do. I think what could we do with, no, did we? I think we maybe prized our secret box too. I think we prized our secret box. So I'm gonna just retreat back into this. I know they're gonna be able to hands it, but they could also, you know what? If I put this guy down, we can, yeah, this is better. All right, we're just gonna do this. I should have gone into Iron Leaves here, or Iron Valiant. We're gonna take the grass and the psychic, and we have a psychic in hand or a grass in hand. Yeah. Maybe I should have taken the psychic off this. No, that was silly. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. I should have taken the psychic off this and left 2 energies on that. Fuck. All right, that's all right. We could always Arven for this guy back if they KO it, but yeah, this is better because they're probably not gonna be able to attack with Pikachu, right? So, and we have the secret box, so now we can get the switch. No, we prized a switch, I think. I think we're all right. I don't think they're gonna be able to attack with this. Maybe they will though. But we could pop off with Secret Box Ogerpon. We don't have a Nest Ball though. I mean, wait. We just boss. What am I saying? We just boss the Joltik and then attack with our... all right, cool. Yeah, we'll just boss. Just kidding. We need energy. Do we have the switch? Oh, we do. All right, we're fine. We'll just do it again. Frick yeah, baby. Go into this. Ping this thing. And go right back in Iron Leaves and knock them out again. That was pretty sick. We did it to the Pikachu twice. I've lost track of what I've prized and also didn't take advantage of the Iron Valiants. Since we literally retreated twice or whatever. You know, that's the cool thing with Iron Leaves. It kind of synergizes with Iron Valiant itself because it's a built-in switch. So it allows you to, you know, get that Iron Valiant into the active. But we still were able to pull out a win. All right, we got another one. It's already been like almost 40 minutes of recording. I'm gonna try and cut out the time it takes me to think, where I'm just like silently thinking and not commentating, so we can make it a little bit quicker. But I want to maybe get 4 games if possible, so we'll see how long this one takes. Maybe we can get another one afterwards. But I know, you know, it's TCG. The games they're not super fast, but this is a turbo deck. I'm just, you know, playing a little slow. All right, we're going first. That's all right. Let's see what we're up against. All right, get a handful of basics. Put this guy up in the active. You don't get this guy's ability by throwing it up there to start or nothing, so I think it's better to have this guy up there. And the 2 retreat doesn't matter because the booster gives us the free retreat. See what we're up against. All right, cool. Let's go. We get to play this deck. And we can Arven to retreat, so that's good. Arven to get the thing to retreat. I think we're just going to Nest Ball from Miraidon. I could Squawk the hands, but I mean, we kind of have everything we want for next turn. We'll just Arven for an item that we can't play because they're going to Budu us, and then we'll get the tool to retreat Iron Crown, and then we'll accelerate energies to the stuff, and we have another supporter in our hand. So, and Squawk is kind of a lot, like Dragapult can one-shot it. All of our other EXs, they can't one-shot. So I think we're just going to do this. We're going to put the energy on it. We're also going to put this down now. And I mean, I'm probably going to want to put down this thing too. So might as well, I think, just throw it down. And I don't want to put down Fez yet. So I think we're good there. So then we'll accelerate 2 psychic energies to the Iron Valiant is the plan with Miraidon. And we'll be able to KO. Oh yeah, it's also good that we put this dagger down because we need to hit the 80 damage with peak acceleration. We need 2 modifiers. So they put down Fez already. We can boss KO that. Probably not going to happen though right away. Just saying. All right, they're probably going to get a, what? Duskull Drapey. All right, do they have Budu? They haven't supported. They're retreating, or they're just attaching to their active, and we're gonna kill it. Wow, all right, cool. Yeah, and that damage does not matter at all. Because we still have the 210, and we top deck a Psychic, so we can get another energy on the board. We're going to Arven for that. And what? Ogerpon. So we can go wide, or Techno Radar. So we can Iron Leaves. I mean, oh wait, did we prize Secret Box again? We prized Secret Box. Man, I want to show off the combo with the Secret Box, but I think this is better. I'm gonna do that. I think we're all right with that. I'm gonna retreat into. Let's do the Miraidon. I mean, if I had a grass in hand, it would have been better, obviously. But, you know, I could Nest Ball for another Iron Valiant. But it's not like we could attack with it anyways. I think I want to just put down the Ogerpon. And then I think it's fine if we play this energy. We have Iono. So I'm going to put down the energy on this guy because they're also not going to be able to kill it. So we can attack with it randomly. We're going to knock them out and put 2 psychics on that thing. So we're not going to attack with Iron Crown next turn, but it's fine. And then no matter what they knock out, we can attack with Iron Leaves because we have Ogerpon. We just need to get the Iron Leaves. So with the energy on Switch, that's cool. With the energy on this, plus an energy on Ogerpon, plus an attachment, we can attack with Iron Leaves. Okay. This guy comes up. They've got to be playing Budu. They just must not have had... Well, they did actually. They were able to go into Budu last turn. They just would have had to not get up a second Dreepy. They could have gone retreat Dreepy into the Budu. So they just decided not to, or they prized it, or they don't play it. But yeah, Miraidon in the active right now is pretty good. And then all of these guys being out of range of Dragapult's attack without prior damage. Flip the script, second Dreepy. They have no energies too. Okay. Dracloak. I mean, if we can get down to 4 prizes without even having to use one of our EXs, it just makes winning so much easier. We just have to knock out 1 Dragapult and Fez. And it kind of looks like we're just going to get another prize with Miraidon here. Obviously, bossing this thing, if we can, we'll do that. We would need another booster capsule, though. I don't know if we could. I guess we could, you know, switch into this, boss it, and then we'd have to retreat our 2 psychics. That wouldn't be ideal. Or we just need a booster. What am I saying? Yeah, or if we just top deck a booster. Well, no, we need the boss. So yeah, we'd have to do what I said, retreating the energies. Okay, Arven. They could Budu us here. Sparkling Crystal Ultra Ball. Okay. They're not attacking. This guy just got put down. This guy, they evolved. They're all right. We want to kill that, man. If we can kill that. EXP share. Cool. All right. That's fine. Top deck area 0. Well, I think I want to play Fez down now. Although they might not take a knockout. That's the thing. They could like put this guy in the active, not kill it. So I actually don't think we want to put Fez down. They have Ultra Ball in hand though, so maybe we just Iono. That's probably worth it. So yeah, we actually are going to play this down. I could switch an Iron Valiant and hope that we get a booster capsule off of Iono. We have 3 in the deck. Because if we get more damage on this now, it'd be easier to KO it with Iron Leaves. But I think we're just going to save it. I don't want to not get a booster capsule and not take a knockout on this. So yeah, and we didn't get it anyways. So that's good. And now I don't think we even need to bench this, but we could. If we bench it and they bump our stadium and they don't take knockouts, you know what? I don't think it matters because then we still have this. So they have to take knockouts. We have Arven for Vessel, so we don't need to put energy on this, so they don't get wasted if they don't kill it. Or so they don't get wasted if they do kill it. And we'll put a grass on this guy, and then we'll put a grass on... You know what? Should we just power it up? Yeah, they're not going to be able to kill it anyways. Yeah, we'll just do that. They're not going to be able to kill it anyways because they have no Duskull. They have tools on everybody, so they can't Defiance Bands. And yeah, this guy just one-shots Dragapult. So we just need another Iron Crown down. And then we literally just one-shot it with one-shot this Dragapult with this. Because we add 80 with Iron Crowns, 20 from itself. Oh, and then we need a booster capsule as well. But Arven will get us both. So that'll be pretty good. Chaining Dracloaks. They didn't have an ideal start, to be fair, but they could have Budged us. I don't remember or know if it really would have mattered, though. That's the kind of nice thing about Miraidon. Like, you just need energy on it, and you kind of get all you want out of it. You don't need to play items. If you have to Earth and Vessel for the energy, that's, you know, then you're stuck. But as long as you have an energy, Buddy wouldn't have really been too bad for us. And I think I did save the energy because I went first, right? Yeah, I saved the energy, went Arven, had the Arven in our hand for the capsule. Come on, they got it. Hopefully they get it. Hopefully they get the Dragapult in the active so then we can knock it out. Like, I just want to be able to knock it out. Are they retreating? There it is. Cool. Do they Arven? Okay, Monkey Dory. We're not going to leave damage on the board. They didn't support her yet. So they could Iono us. Nice! They don't! Alright. As long as we have a booster and our other Iron Crown, this will be pretty easy. I'm sure they're just going to make everybody in range of, yeah. I don't know why they put an extra 10 on him instead of on Ogerpon, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, they're gonna, I mean, this guy's gonna end up with an energy, so they will be able to attack. So, okay, so we got the capsule. We literally just need another Iron Crown. I didn't check to see if it was here. All right, we have it, thank God. We have boss 4 energies. All right, grab that. And do we have something to discard? I think we can discard Miraidon. Then we'll have both on the discard. We have 2 Night Stretcher. But I'd rather be able to have Arven Iono for next turn. Save everything else. We'll get rid of that. Grab this guy and grab this guy. Or we grab another one of these because if we get it down on the bench now, it's possible to one-shot another Dragapult with Iron Leaves with Iron Valiant ping damage, but we need to ping twice, don't we? Could we make that happen now? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna do this though. Nah, I probably should have got the Iron Leaves, but that's fine. Do this. Just to retreat into this thing. At that guy. 280. 300. Do we want to bench this? I think so. Them having a counter stadium would be annoying, but oh, you know what? We could literally just win with Iron Crown too. So yeah, we're gonna bench that. Iron Crown can snipe these two. We just need to have a ping on one of them and one of them in the active with the capsule. So yeah, just gonna knock them out. They're gonna get to move the energy so they can attack next turn. Or we just get boss and knock out Fez. We do need an energy though, but we're gonna get 2 cards here. Energy boss. Techno Radar switch. Alright. Well, then we can iron whatever his face. Iron Leaves. Iron Leaves does 180. We can add another 100 without Iron Valiants. With 4 Iron Crown and a booster, we can get to 280. Then if we get 2 Iron Valiant pings, we can knock out another Dragapult. And we need Night Stretcher and Energy in order to do that. So we might be able to, if we don't get boss, I think that might be what we go for. If we don't get boss, I don't know what I said. If they don't get boss, if we don't get boss. Okay, also that takes away the option to, no, actually it doesn't, because we can hit the active for 90 with this. But then we would need another Iron Valiant ping on the Duskull. If you definitely got to have the Dragapult, right? Have they Iono'd us? Or have they supported? No. So they could Iono us. And we don't have Mew or Fez down. You got the Dragapults? Alright, there it is. Then they're gonna Iono probably. We have 2 Nest Balls left. We're gonna bump this stadium too. Okay. I don't think they can win. Maybe that's why they put 30 on this. So now we're at 190. All right, that's kind of cool. So they could wipe all of our energy off the board. But that would make it so we literally just need to KO something with a boss to win. So we literally can just take out a little guy. And we just we got the secret box. If you don't Iono us, if they have Iono, we're in a tough spot. But we have secret box now. Okay. What is our 1 card? Boss. All right, now I need Stretcher Energy. Yeah, we're in a tough spot now. But that makes sense why they put the damage on there now. I didn't see that before. So I wonder, a few turns back, you know, I put the second energy on here. Now we have no pivots either, but we'll see. I think we just put this guy in the active since we could retreat him easiest with an energy, or maybe Iron Crown would have been better, but okay. Nest Ball for Fez. I don't think we go for Mew right away or nothing. We're only getting 2 cards that way. Okay. Now we can Arven. No, we need to Iron Bundle and Miraidon, and I discarded the Miraidon. I mean, they're not going to be able to win unless they have a boss, right? If I go Arven for Iron Bundle, that would just make it so they need to at least retreat in order to attack. Or I boss. I think I'll just Iron Bundle them. Maybe I should have actually done Ogerpon first to see what we would get. I probably should have done that, but we're here now. All right, Iono. Yeah, that would have been good. I should have probably done that. All right, now we're gonna do this. Grab this. Now we can attack with Iron Leaves next turn for a game. We would be an energy short right now. If I had another Ogerpon on the board. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like I deserve to lose, but discarding the Miraidon. And then, you know, maybe right now, if I Ogerpon first, that would have been better. Maybe I go Earthen Vessel, get another energy on Ogerpon just to be Yeah, let's do that. We'll discard this. We don't need it. And we'll put another energy on Ogerpon. So then we just need energy Iron Leaves next turn to win. All right. So they need to have energy boss. Or, yeah, energy boss. Or rescue board boss. They can't counter catcher. But yeah, I think it was good to save the boss just because now seeing like they could just promote the Fez and I don't know, we would have been able to kill that with Iron Leaves. But if they end up getting a second Dragapult, they could switch between the two Dragapults, so Iron Bundle wouldn't have guaranteed game. I feel like in all of these games too, I wasn't able to... All right, switch boss. Do they have it? In all these games, I didn't set up as well as I kind of wanted to. We did go second, I think, in 3 or 2 of the 3. And then I botched the knockout in the first one. Do you have boss? We just KO with Ogerpon. 2. We don't even need to Iron Leaves them. Are they gonna Iona me? Maybe they'll do that actually. But again, we just need energy on Ogerpon, so. Well, and boss. There's the Iono. All right, so there's the boss. We just need energy. Have I played any boss? No, so we have 3 in the deck, but I mean, we have kind of a lot of cards there. We just need the grass energy, which we need to draw into, or a vessel, or not a vessel, stretcher. We have 2. Obviously, I can't retreat to stall because they have, well, I could retreat to stall, I should say, but they have Phantom Dive that could snipe us, so. And this is a close one. Come on! All right, it doesn't do it for us. So, I mean, best case, or not best case, but we just have to boss stall them. Which is a little lame, but whatever. And I think as long as they have energy, they win. So we'll just boss up this guy. And end turn. If they have energy, they just win. It doesn't matter. Or thing to retreat. Did hopefully I didn't forget to Fez, but I sometimes do. Earlier. All right, cool. Well, it was a close one. If I watch this back, I might see some stuff I could have done differently. But yeah, it was nice to be able to one-shot the Dragapult. And our start was pretty good. It's just, all right, they're BMing. We'll hit them with a concede before they can actually do what they want to do. Sorry about that, man. We got to have a pretty good start. If I also got down Fez or... Nah, Mew wouldn't have been good. But if I had a Fez down earlier, I can't remember. Maybe I did have Fez, but if I had to search for it on that turn, that's just, you know, more stuff that I had to play before being able to kind of respond to what they did. All right, here we go. Chicken beef, chicken beef, chicken beef. Hopefully we can get a nice squawk. Go second, go squawk. Area 0. Damn it. All right. Well, hopefully they choose first and then we can do that. But, you know, sometimes squawking for going first is still worth it. But I think 4 games is good. We've gotten, what did we play? Dragapult, Hydreigon Eevee, and Miraidon. So actually pretty good variety too. Fuck. All right, we're going first. What do we got? Damn it. This hand sucks. Well, it could be worse. I mean, they're probably not going to be able to KO this unless they're Miraidon or Raging Bolt, maybe. Roaring Moon, maybe. All right. An Ogerpon would be cool. Nope. All right. Well, yeah. We can Iono. We can booster the active and then hopefully get Miraidon and see what they have. Again, not squawking, but it is what it is. We have plenty of basics to not start 2 Iron Leaves. Oh, Mammal Swine. All right, cool. And this should be all right. Iron Leaves can one-shot that. Good variety of games. Not gonna be able to play items, but I mean, we don't need them. Hopefully. 6 cards and we'll have the capsule in hand, so we just need Energy Miraidon. I mean, it's not the most likely thing, but it's possible. All right, an extra energy going to the bottom of the deck isn't super ideal, but I mean, I could boss this. I don't know if they have rare candy, whatever. But I think we're just gonna go for this. Not play the energy so we can hopefully get right on energy. Nope. But we can get more energy on the board. I think that's worth it. All right, we were very close. I'm gonna retreat into Miraidon at the very least. Then we just need energy. And yeah, Iron Leaves is the best attacker versus Mamoswine, but we could kind of one-shot them with Iron Valiant. They also have no other, what's it called, on the bench? No other evolutions. Mamoswine doesn't do damage unless they get more stage 2s out. So Charizard, that's cool. I'm going to research the hand away if we don't get an energy here. Losing secret box isn't great, but I want to knock him out and get energies on the board. All right, Charmeleon, give me an Iono. Will Iono that? Although, it'd probably be better not to. We're just gonna Budu, right? Cool. Yeah, we'll just knock him out. Hopefully. If we top deck an energy, okay, if we top deck an energy, we could save the research, and then we can Arven for stuff to play for next turn. We could get, and then we can combo off a secret box and do some stuff. So I think that's what we do. We'll maybe get Vessel. One of these. We have 2 of those left. 2 Night Stretcher. We have 2 Switch. Yeah, Techno Radar plus Earthen Vessel plus Ogerpon on board. We can guarantee attack with Iron Leaves. So let's see, what else do we have? We have Fez, Iron Bundle. We have another Iron Leaves. That's good to know. 2 Iron Valiant, 2 Iron Crown, 2 Ogerpon, and we have 1 Stadium. All right, we're just gonna do this. Knock them out. I think we're gonna put the energy on Iron Leaves. Put 1 there. 1 Iron Crown, maybe. Then we have 3 Grass on board, 2 Psychic. Yeah, Psychic there, Psychic there. So then we can manually power this up and attack. And then the energy's also spread out. And we have another supporter option. But yeah, secret boxing for a supporter and not having to play a supporter to get the secret box is nice. So we can always boss then or whatever. I don't know if we want to, like, I don't remember how many stretchers we have, but we could technically stretcher for an Iron Leaves this turn instead of using the one that's in the deck. And maybe that would be better. We would just have to secret box for the stretcher. And what would we get rid of? Iono and research. Let's see. Hopefully they don't have boss too. That could make this a lot closer. But excuse me, they need a power up. All right, cool. Yeah, they need a power up a third attacker because we should be able to take out both of these with 2 Iron Leaves, and they don't even have the boss there, so we can just go into this, knock them out. We could even Iono them, but I don't think it matters because of Fez. So do we want to do anything besides just get more energies on the board? I don't think so. I think, yeah, we just get energies on the board for more Iron Leaves. Could even get down a second Iron Leaves right now. So then we have knockout on whatever next turn. I usually wouldn't do that, but it might be fine. I mean, they have a, what? They have a, we'll set them down to a 5-card hands. I don't think it matters, but you know what? Sure, maybe we will do that. Maybe we will Iono. We'll get grass. Do we need, yeah, I think we'll get, actually we'll get the psychic because I don't think we're going to use it. So we might discard it. All right, start with an Ogerpon. Okay, we got the research back, and then we will, I think Techno Radar the research. I don't even think we need to Iono or a secret box, but we'll keep it in the deck. Get rid of that. Get this. And get that. Or we get an Iron Valiant. Yeah, we'll get an Iron Valiant, I think. We will ping them. I think this is fine. We will ping the Swinub? Or the Fez. I think we'll ping the Swinub. I mean, in case it, I don't know if, what is Charizard's? What is it? Prevent all effects of attacks. We'll just hit this. I don't think that this damage is going to matter, but we'll put down this. We'll move the energies off of Ogerpon. And that's it. And then we will attach this energy here. We have the knockout. And then we will Iono. Shrink their hand a little bit. Cool. 2 grass. Yeah, this is pretty good. The only thing is they could trap this, but we can nest ball for something if we need it. I think we're just gonna knock them out. They will get Fez, but I think they have less cards this way. I don't know. I kind of like preemptively getting the energy on it because we started this guy and he's already damaged a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Iron Leaves is just like the best attacker by a mile here. So I kind of just wanted to have it ready to go. And now we can just KO Charizard with another Iron Leaves. We literally just need an energy, and then we can boss for the last KO. Or Stretcher for another Iron Leaves. Or to do Iron Leaves one more time. They kind of seem to have a slow start too. Not able, oh, that Pidgeot too, not getting down a ton of basics. They did get a second Piloswine come in along, but, and then the Charmander, but starting Badu Fez, single Swinub. What energy types have we seen? Oh, wow. All right, they're powering up Fez. What am I doing? Checking the discard. All right, 2 fighting, 3 fighting. All right, just knocking us out. I think we nest ball for Fez. If it's in the deck, I can't remember, to be honest. It doesn't matter if we put down Mute at this point, since we have this guy that's weak to dark. So Mew's like less of a liability. We're gonna do this first. Just put a grass on it. Cool. Let's see, is Fez in here? Fez is in here. And do we have 2 Night Stretchers? We also could attack with Ogerpon and win that way. 2 night stretchers. Okay, and 2 grass. And we have the vessel. I'm just going to do this. All right, and we have the box. I mean, I could just get the Night Stretcher and the Iron Valiant or Iron Leaves back right now. That's probably a good idea. So we'll just do that. I don't want to forget we need that. So let's put that there. And let's discard that. No, we'll discard this. We'll discard that. And we'll discard. I don't even think we need boss. We can KO anything with Iron Leaves. So, I mean, would it be better just to discard the boss? I think boss doesn't matter, right? We're just going to discard those bosses. Then we're going to get the Iron Leaves back. Boom, boom. And Arven. And Arven can get us a Earthen Vessel for next turn. Get back Iron Leaves. And now it's in the deck. Actually, you know what? We're just going to play it down. Then we just need an energy. Right? Or do we not play it down? I don't think we play it down. Yeah, I don't think we play it down. I think we'll actually play down Mew. Then we can Techno Radar or Arven for Iron Leaves. We just need Iron Leaves energy next turn. Now we're like, put that down too, I guess. We're like, Iono proof more so. We'll do that. So now even if they knock us out, I mean, we can get Night Stretcher. We can get a lot of things in order to win here. It is a pretty good matchup. Grass offensively is really nice, but we also didn't run into any steel decks. And that was kind of one of the things I was like, steel, unfortunately with like Archaladon and now Zacian, you know, steels resist us, resist the grass, and they, can hit our steel types. They can hit our Iron Valiant, who is weak to steel, super effectively. So our 2 like main attackers, or 2 of our best attackers, but you can still easily one shot. What is it? Zacian with Iron Leaves, because you just need to hit for 260. So just 4 Iron Crowns, and you're hitting for 260. And then minus 30 hits them still. They can't attack with this unless they have CRISPR, which they can't use. So, and we actually have Area 0 in our hand, so we can free up our bench, or we just Arven for switch. So, what's the fastest way to do it? Arven for switch, probably. Less of an animation. Oh wait, no. We'll just Arven for energy. Oh wait, no, they're not killing us. I thought that was the attack. I was like, oh, they're gonna kill us. They can't attack. They have 1 energy. All right, yeah. We'll just get switch. I think it's in the deck. Switch into Mew. Switch back into Iron Leaves. I'm sorry, playing against decks that you're weak to isn't fun, but it's a good matchup for our deck. And that's part of the reason why I like the Iron Leaves, so I think that's a fine one to end it on. Didn't get to show off how you can kind of pop off with Squawk, but I guess it just goes to show, like, a lot of games I've had with the deck, especially testing in real life since I picked up the cards recently, I'm squawking a lot and able to use it turn 1, and it really helps to get set up and to go fast, but it can definitely not be a card you have. I mean, I priced Secret Box also a bunch of these games. That's not always happening, but it can happen. And starting Iron Leaves 2 out of the 4 games too. It's kind of ridiculous when we have, let's see, how many Pokemon? 17 Pokemon. we had 15 other basics we could have started with. We started with 2 Iron Leaves in our hand one game. But yeah, that's the deck. It's a lot of fun, not too hard to play. The hardest thing to think about, I think, is just the bench space, also the damage modifiers. Like, especially like I botched it that first game, you know. Miraidon can easily KO an 80 HP Pokemon, but you know, you miscount or you manage your resourceage. I'm pretty sure I misplayed, and I could have gotten that KO on the, what was it, an Eevee? I don't know what it was. I can't remember, but stuff like that. But yeah, pretty fun, pretty consistent for the most part. Like I said, Zacian and Archaludon would have been more difficult, could be pretty difficult, but we didn't run into them. Zacian's easier, but like Zacian plus Archaludon can be pretty annoying because they can one-shot this guy because of weakness. Thankfully, this guy's not weak to it since it's not a fairy like that guy or whatever. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll put a whatever the PokePaste equivalent of the copy pasted of the TCG live deck in the description, and that'll be it. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.